Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on your location. Omochukwu, please join in this struggle to liberate our people from the contraption. Like and share videos. Happy weekend. Today is Orie Market. Now the updates. Reactions trail Asari call for Biafra independence. Now, many Nigerians, particularly socio-cultural organizations, and some notable individuals have continued to react to the statement of Asari calling for Igbo secession or Biafra referendum. Of course, Asari have stated that, look, the Igbo should be allowed to go. He called on President Bola Tinubu to prevail on the National Assembly, to enact the law, to enable the Igbo to leave Nigeria so that the resources in Nigeria will be enough for them. Asari is pushing the Igbo away so that they will have enough resources. That is his intention of asking the Igbo to leave. That is his intention of calling on Bola Tinubu to enact laws that will enable the Igbo to have referendum immediately so that they should leave Nigeria for them to enjoy their numerous resources. Okay? Yes. He said the National Assembly and Bola Tinubu should see to the amendment of the Constitution to allow the Igbo breakaway, and so that the Igbo should go in accordance with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's demands of referendum and independence of Biafra. Let me quote Asari verbatim. I quote, "Please, in the name of God, why do we allow this vicious circle of irritation of people who claim to be victims when they are the oppressors and the people offending others? Let the Igbo go so that there will be enough resources for other people to manage. They don't even need a referendum. The President and National Assembly should meet, and someone courageous enough should sponsor a bill at the National Assembly. There should be a constitutional amendment. The 5 Igbo states and any group of people who want to join them should go. We have a lot to gain if we let these people go and turn their country into heaven on earth. Please, National Assembly, President Bola Tinubu, I'm begging you, let the Igbo go so that we will rest, and they too will rest, and they should be barred from coming into our country." End of quote. Now, reacting to this statement, the spokesperson of Ndigbo, Chief Alex Obonia, said, well-meaning Igbo people did not consider Dokubo an individual to attract the attention of the Ohaneze. Obonia said that he could not comment on the matter at the moment until a decision was reached by the Ohaneze. He stated that the Ohaneze could only respond if such a statement was made by other recognized social cultural groups. Let me quote him, the Ohaneze spokesperson. I quote, "For various reasons, we don't want to comment on self-government now. There will be a time Ohaneze will take a decision on that, but if you watch what is going on, we have kept our comments on what is going on in government until we have a meeting. That is when I can comment on it. And Ohaneze cannot be drawn to that level of responding to Dokubo as an individual." End of quote. Also, another son of the Southeast, another son of Biafra, or Igbo, who is the Director General, Voice of Nigeria, and founding member of the All Progressive Congress, Osito Okechukwu, one of the Efulefu in Buhari's regime. Look at what he's saying. I quote him now. "Asari Dokubo should understand that Nigeria is under constitutional democracy, governed by the rule of law, under which section of the 1999 Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria is he mandating President Tinubu to act. If none, then his admonition is ultra-vires. Please, if Asari has grasped with a feeble, he should go and sort it out with them. Otherwise, he should desist from the ancient fallacy of generalization. The Ndigbo live and invest in every nook and cranny of our dear country, which gazette that we love are their fatherland. Nobody should use the agitation of a few to paint all Ndigbo black, end of quote. Of course, you know this man is the DG of the Voice of Nigeria, Osito Kechukwu. They are Fulani bootlickers. Now they want to turn to the Emiloko bootlickers. He's there. He wants to succeed himself again in the office where they are looting resources meant for the poor masses. So you won't expect anything less than this from him. That's what we expect for him to say. They are Fulani bootlickers. We know them. All right. Now another Efulefu, a major Efulefu, Igbokwe in Lagos. Okay, the fugitive. He has left his country home. He's sojourning in Lagos endlessly. Okay, let's hear what the fugitive Igbokwe is saying. I quote him, okay. Asari the Kobos doesn't speak for us. And if we need people to speak for us, then it's certainly not the Kobo. It's we the Igbo that will speak for the Igbo people, and most of you know our stance. The Igbo are not for secession because a lot is at stake. We are a critical stakeholder in Nigeria. We have made humongous investments across this country, and we belong to Nigeria. You can't tell a man to quit his house. All Igbo people want is social justice, equity and fairness, and we have been talking about this since. The Igbo have the least number of states in Nigeria, the least number of commissioners and senators and local government areas. End of quote. I just stopped quoting the Mwamefu, the prodigal Efulefu. Okay? He said they are fighting for justice. Where are you fighting for justice? He has been fighting for his stomach infrastructure in Lagos. And now, let's hear what the ACF Arewa Consultative Forum is saying on this matter. Now, a member of the National Executive Council of the Arewa Consultative Forum, Alhaji Babasule Bisala, said Ndigbo was not well informed of the country's history for him to make such comments. Bisala, who is also the Sakin Shanu Zazu of Suleja, stated that secession of a tribe was alien to the Nigerian constitution, noting that President who was being urged to assist in facilitating the breakaway was a unifier and would not heed such a call. He stated, let me quote him verbatim, "A lot of people, especially the younger generation, do not know Nigeria's history. Igbo, Hausa, Yoruba, all other tribes have all these interrelationships and marriages and business. It is not realistic for the Igbo to say they want to break away. The breakaway Ndigbo is talking about will not work. A referendum is not even in our constitution." That's his statement. I stop quoting now. Look at what the spokesperson for the coalition of northern groups, Mr. Abdulaziz Suleiman, is saying on his own account. Let me quote him now. "Nigeria does not have to force the Igbo to remain with it. For more than 60 years, the Igbo and Biafrans have declared openly that they do not want to belong to Nigeria. They want their independent separate states. We would have granted them independence and given them their Biafran Republic, or whatever it is they want to call it." End of quote. So he is calling for Bola Tinubu to grant Igbos the independence, the Biafrans. Abdulaziz said the Igbos should be allowed to go. That after all, they have instead, a suit challenging the federal government of Nigeria, still allowing the Igbos to stay in the country. That they should allow the Igbos to go. Yes, say they have issued a lawsuit in support of the breakaway of the Igbo or the Biafrans. And so that is it. They should allow the Igbos to go. Asari the Kobo in his hatred is pushing the Igbo out. And this is the right thing the government should do. It's not because the Asari, the loquacious Asari is saying it. No, it's because it is enshrined in the Nigerian constitution. It is there, referendum, plebiscite. It's there. Asari the Kobo is not the one saying it. It is there. Self-determination is allowed. We are calling United Nations. We are calling European Union, Americans, to come and do the needful. We have seen it. We have not seen this kind of thing. That's what the The CNG is saying, Coalition of Northern Groups, they say they have not seen this kind of thing since over 60 years. The same people have been making agitation. They want to go. Say, allow them to go. Bola Tinubu, you should do this now. That is what the group are saying. For peace to reign